Hello, so this is my uh fuck. Let's start again. So I'm considering making a new video series on the Ultimate Nerd Game, which is a logic simulator. And with this, you will be able to build processors and other, binary logic devices, which is totally down my street. I've done a lot of similar things in the past in Minecraft using Redstone, but Minecraft has some limitations. I mean, it wasn't designed initially to be a logic simulator, and Redstone can be quite slow and clunky and laggy. So I would say that I have an intermediate knowledge on logic gates. The issue is that a lot of it is coming from the Redstone background and the implementations in Minecraft, so it might take me a while to get the habit of how I'll make the base gates, like an XOR, or, you know. So this is my second attempt at recording this video. Because I did record the first one. It was about 18 minutes long, which was way too long. All I managed to do was build 3 logic gates, and when I watched the video back, I had some hiss in the audio. So let's get started. Just call it testing. Alright then. So how this works is we have a board. We can create boards of different sizes, and then we can put different components on these boards. Can't remember how we flipped that. So F2 to bring up the menu. Okay, so I want it flat. Awesome. So we have various different components. I haven't actually tried every one of them yet, but let's just have some displays and see what they do. So we hold right click between these black sections, connect them together, and we use the left click of the mouse to turn it on. So this is a lamp which, if it has a wire which is on, it will give out a light. That's a switch. What else is there? The peg. I'm not entirely sure what a peg is. I think it might just be like a wire. Let's see. I mean, that works. So we have a button into that peg. So if I had another display here, is that gonna hook up? Okay, so that allows us to connect multiple inputs together. So what else do we have? We have a delayer. I'm not sure which output we use for this. Let's I don't know how much delay these actually add. Let's just chain a bunch of delays into each other. I'm assuming that what these do is slow down the signal. Alright, that doesn't want to connect. I think they have like angle restrictions on how they'll actually connect to each other. But if we do something hideous like this, then... Come on. Alright. Alright, you can see that these delays don't actually add much delay at all, but it's something, because that's giving us 2 flashes. Alright, what other components do we have? A blotter. I think this is like a diode, which means it should only allow a signal to go one way. I'm not sure the best way to test this. Maybe if we have something like this. switch. I know I should have just rotated that the other way around. Okay, so if I flick this on, this side powers on. If I flick this side does not power on. So that's what a blotter does. Allows the signal to go through this side, not the other side. Great stuff. Okay, what? Oh, this is a label. You just write some text in it. Awesome. Through peg. I don't know what a through peg is. If I have a switch, I'm going to put a display here. What does this do? That's like a standard peg. I don't know if it does anything different. I'll have to research that. So, the panel button. Okay, so that's a button that's facing another direction. This is a panel switch. Same deal. Panel display. Alright. How do we connect? Maybe we can place a panel display on top of a through peg. No? How do we power this thing? Interesting. Very interesting. I really don't get how you power that. So anyway, that's the basic blocks. So let's just make a basic logic gate. Alright, new board. Yep. Okay, it wouldn't let me place it there because there was something on the floor. So we're gonna have a switch. We have two switches. What we want to do here is we want this lamp to turn on when both inputs are true. Sorry, when I say true, I mean on. So invert. Lead that into another inverter. So what this does is this output is turned off automatically because these invert whatever signal you put in, you see? So if I toggle this, that turns off. And the same for this one. If I toggle that, you can see this lamp isn't coming on. Well, for that lamp to come on, both of these inputs need to be turned on. If you see what happens, we have these inverters being inverted, so this turns off, and that allows this inverter to turn on. That is an AND gate. It's very useful circuit. Okay, let's take our board here. So now I'm going to make an XOR gate, which is not very similar. So what an XOR gate does, if one input is true, you'll get an output. So if you have one input on, then it will be on. If you have both inputs on, it will be off. If you have both inputs off, it will also be off. So the way we're going to do this is through NOR gates. Let's just put it in the middle. Okay, let's rotate that bad boy. I'm gonna hook up this and this. this, and then display. Actually, let's just place a peg here and connect these together, and then have our display. So if this is turned on, we get an output. Let's turn this one on to find out. Yep, that works. So the way this works is that right now we'd have no output. So output is hooked up to these two inverters. These inverters are turned off by this inverter. So when we flick one of our levers, this inverter disabled. This inverter is also disabled. But this one is enabled because it's not disabled by this, and it's not disabled by this lever either. What you'll see if we flick this lever, this gets disabled and we have no output. And when we have no inputs, this gate isn't turned off, and that turns off the outputs. This is how we get XOR. With those two gates, we can build something called an adder. So that allows us to add two binary numbers. So let's get a new board and build ourselves an adder. So, a switch, another switch. So we have 2 bits. So what we're going to do, we're going to call this one on the right A, and this one on the left is going to be B. So what we want here is we want to build our XOR again. Let's just move this further apart for simplicity's sake. Could definitely build this smaller, but I kind of want to be able to see what's actually going on. Right, these are backwards. Right. What this first gate would actually be called is a NOR gate, which means not OR. So if either of these are on, the output is off. As long as it's not OR, the output is true, that turns these off. That's just our OR gate from earlier, so we're going to get ourselves a peg. So we also want an AND gate. Let's get ourselves 2 lamps. I'm drawing blanks, okay. Oh, I have to connect these up, otherwise it's not gonna work. Yep, that's true. It's true. Good stuff. So we need an AND gate, which is done. Did it earlier. Gonna do a triple inversion. I don't know how well this is gonna connect. If I stick my inverter in here, is that breaking things? That is breaking things. Maybe I can just find a way to... Alright. this is definitely far bigger than it needs to be. Another inverter. And let's get ourselves another lamp. Knock that up. So this should be a binary adder. So let's see. In binary, we read right to left. So the this lamp will represent 1. This lamp will represent 2. So 1. That is 2. That is wrong. That is very wrong. Okay, that needs to be connected up to here. There we go. That's 2. So we've got 1. Okay. So the other way it can be 1 is this can be 1. Excellent. And if we have both of them, that's 2. Right, so this is our half adder. I think I'm going to leave it there because I believe that this video is already getting quite long. I've been recording for 16 minutes. Thank you for watching.